options. Hello everyone, Profile Gaming here, and this is I am going to be doing my debut. I don't have the best of setups. I have the game in the background. Actually, let me turn off the audio for that right now and use it as the background for now. But here's my ping model. Eventually, I will have rigging for it possibly done in the future. But right now, this is my motto, and I actually gonna cover over the lore and like other stuff for it. So I hope you're all here to stay a while because I have a lot of lore to go over with him when it comes to the model I have here made for me. He has quite a bit of lore. So I'll be going over the lore as I play RuneScape some. I have a whole like thing for it and everything. Let's see here. I put him right here. There we go. Now let's pull up the huddle screen here and pull up the whole entire thing Google Doc I've got here, which I will not be showing off on screen because of reasonings. It's not fully complete, is one. I'm planning on adding more stuff to it down the road. So, but I I have was Fellas law or code file law, the law for my dragon. He actually in his law states that he is born long before, long before any other worlds existed that are currently known. So that like even possibly before the universe is this current universe was even created. Hence the reason why he considered a primordial uh, dragon. He's actually billions upon billions of years old. Hey, 10 of 10s. Thank you for being able to drop by. I'm actually going over his lore right now as I play RuneScape Old School. Uh, Dragon File Dick. Oh, gosh. Well, he's a primordial dragon in a sense. Really the very first, I guess, known first, one of the very first known of the dragon kind. So, was thought to be, but really that's not technically true because he's technically not originally considered from his perspective as a dragon. He just wound up having similar looks of what people call a dragon. But he originally came from a world that was steeped in uh, both cold or ice magic and fire magic, very heavily steeped in it, to like the point of where during the day it was so hot that he actually wounded up it actually winds up getting so hot that the in some areas at some times that the whale chunk have some of it riddle off tons of magma due to the heat. And then during nighttime, it got so frigid cold that it would churn pretty much would make all the magma cool off on the weld and wound up uh, cooling it all down, only to be able to be reheated back up in the daytime as the rotation of the planet he was born on the wall. So, due to that, he was they developed the creatures on the planet developed very strong affinity to both fire and ice or cold magic, depending on how you want to look at it. Technically, uh, more cold, honestly, because it's the primordialness about it. He's supposed to be a combinedness of primordial fire and primordial cold. So he wound up being able to manipulate the code as if it was ice magic with, and then fought the flames of like of the like the fire of like the force flame to come to type thing. Uh, so he that's that part, and then let's see here. I read back over what I've got written here. Uh, doo, 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 doo. Aha, here we are. So the it's actually not very known what his actual exact age is, but it is billions of years old. I will say that. Uh, let's see here. Here we are. His original language actually isn't what we are speaking now. It's actually supposed to be a language lost long ago, back in his original world, is his original language, as he is not, even the current dragons are about can't speak his original like language in his law. Uh, but his home world actually wound up getting wound up having a major like event that wound up uh, causing him to have to leave it pretty much. And due to him, what the event is not fully known right now, but it does cause him to leave it. After he winds up leaving it, however, it it actually he winds up going to another planet uh and turned out he's like has the like powers that he wasn't aware of that came naturally to him uh without his know-how and stuff that let him that basically any beings that are considered lesser than him wound up simply like uh pretty much getting under, pretty much actively becoming where they are not under his control. It's more of a fact that they were like they automatically vow allegiance to him just because of his immense power and like his immense like ability, his ability and stuff in those made people just naturally inherently go to him for faith and other things, which he finds out that he finds out about that ability. Due to him finding out about that ability, he wounds up leaving that planet, going deep into space, deep into the cosmos, actually, and completely sealing himself off with with the what is it? Let me read here what I actually wrote the wording I used. Uh seals him off, seals himself off with the fabric uh of the of the space around him and the coldness to freeze himself Bill. Yeah, he does have some space abilities due to him being able to travel well. Uh so he winds up freezing his freezing space time around him with his pure coldness of his power, and kept Bill for a while until he learned how to control it. His ability he found out about. And when he finally found out how to fully understand and control it, he unseals himself. Uh, and due to that, he winds up coming back to a whole different universe because billions upon years have passed, and pretty much a whole new universe has been created at this point. So he winds up just flying around and running into creatures that look similar to him, like dragons, and wound up actually running into gods, which, interesting enough, the run in with gods was not the best of was not the best encounters because of the fact that he saw how the gods were fighting over uh, worlds and stuff, and he wanted nothing part of it. And he actually wounded up we rounding up finding out that he actually accidentally claimed godhood as well. It or had the chance to claim godhood, but decided to reject it entirely. His godhood of becoming a god, and instead decided to go a the primordial route, which is what he wound up becoming, is uh, a primordial being and such. So he winds up going all over the solar system, all over the universe and stuff, only to end up with him going to what is it? Only to end up with him finding a world that he could finally rest and call him own. Well, no, it was completely untouched type world from any of the gods, uh, deep on the outer ends of the universe that was created. So he winds up going now, finding and crafting it to be basically well balanced with both his file and his wound up being at balance with all his ended up getting a way to balance out everything. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. Well, I'm just explaining some of the lore right now of my character. But he wound up getting into coming to this world that he that I haven't actually had a name to yet. That he winds up going to and taking that world and crafting it into a world that is perfectly balanced between the cold and the flames, like his old planet, and going into it and falling to a deep slumber. Uh, because he wound up finding a balance. After finding that balance, it was a comfortable area again for him to be able to do his own thing. And he pretty much have remained sleeping in the planet for a very long time and have finally awoken. He's finally awoken back up, and now we have lesser fuel or cold fire. So, with that little bit of explanation, that's not like the full like details of everything, but that's a lot of it. Since we got that down, go ahead and shrink him down here some. I will be adding more lore to it, but that's what I've got so far for his lore. And that's what I've had for like, it took me a long time to just craft that little bit. I will eventually have a official like lore video that I release for the stream in question. I meant not for the my character in question. So really hope that sums up how he like came to be. Uh, that's pretty much a shorter like narration of it too. I pretty much shortened that to do all the details. I have to have the Google Doc I'm writing for it all 100% completed. Thank you. Yeah, it's not fully 100% complete because I know I need to still write some stuff in for some stuff, but that's pretty much the most of the gist of what I've got right now. It's pretty much a being of immense power at the end of the day without wanting to be. Mm. So, since we've got that done, I'm actually going to play some RuneScape and talk about some, as we do some sailing. I hope you all enjoyed the little bit of lore drop I've done. I know it's not a ton. I do apologize, but it was a good, I guess, 20 minutes of 20, 24, 25 minutes of lore there that I dropped. So I hope you're all doing well, by the way. Eventually, I will have him rigged up. I just gotta get him rigged up. There we go. Let me check something real quick. So apparently some of my friends are experiencing technical issues. Let me hop into the private into this VC real quick. I'm by myself. So those who anyone who don't know, I do have a Discord server. It should be in the link. It should be in the description in a under the link tree. So if you clicked on the link tree, then you can go at the bottom of the link tree. If I remember correctly, there's a way to get to my Discord server from the link tree. So anyone who wishes to join the Discord server, they're welcome to. We're a very welcoming community for the most part. Uh, we do uh, we do have a role specifically for those who are on the autism spectrum. Uh, so like we're very friendly towards people on the autism spectrum. Also, please don't feel shy to leave a like and hit the subscribe button below because it would mean a lot to me if that happened. Uh, it would make me feel amazing. Also, if anyone wished to donate to me on any level, I don't have anything set up for that on Discord. I mean, not Discord, on the on YouTube side, but on Kick, I do happen to have some stuff set up uh, through Kick themselves where you can uh, pay for that stuff. Anyway, to get on, I'm actually interested in getting up my sailing so I can run around RuneScape a little more and explore because there's some areas I would like to check out. We can't go. I've already found out you can't go to the coast archipelago yet in RuneScape yet, in old school RuneScape, without your ship being destroyed. From what I've understand so far. So that's a bit of a bummer. However, I've heard rumors that there might be a quest that might remedy that eventually. Uh, the first archipelago right here. If for anyone who don't know, the Coast Archipelago is actually in RuneScape 3, and there's a raid dungeon here that is with the Dragonkin in the game. Uh, so RuneScape 3 has a Dragonkin area where you can dungeon raid area here. Uh, I've tried going into this little bit of ocean here. I think I need water skins to be able to enter it because it does damage to your character directly rather through your ship. And I think it does it because of dehydration. I think because it specifically says it sucks the water out of you or something like that. I've made a post about it on, I think, yeah, I only made a post about it on Twitter. By the way, for the person who made the model, they are also in the description. Make sure to check them out and give them some love because this model would not have been ever made without their helping hand in the making of it. It really it would not have ever been made anytime soon if it wasn't for them helping with making it. So make sure to show them some love. Huge thank you to them for making it. And I really appreciate the work they put into it and working with me on making the model, because I've been wanting this model for like ever now. I've lost track of how many years I've been like trying to get it made. I would have to say since probably before COVID, right before VTubing really started like blowing up. I wanted like a model, but I wound up being late to the game due to many issues in my life, unfortunately. So I hope you all like the model. The YouTube, my main base for those who don't know. Model, let me try and say her name. I'm probably going to butcher her name, honestly, when I say it. Uh, Give me a sec. It Eve Brooks, I believe is her name. In the YouTube stream in the description is her link to her Twitter for anyone who want to check her out. She's the one who made the model. I gave her the role and the everything else for it. She put in the work for making the model, and I'm very thankful for that. I might be streaming on Twitter as well. I am not sure if I'm live on Twitter as well. I just got verification, I believe, today. So I don't know if it's like actually gone through with that or not. I'm not seeing anything saying it did. Oh yeah, I did go through. Yeah, I'm live right now on Twitter. I just checked. I am actually live on Twitter. So anyone who follows me on Twitter now, as long as I'm verified on Twitter, uh, I can uh, I can actually y'all can also watch me there. Let's see. Let me check my audio real quick. I believe my audio should be good. I'm not too loud, hopefully. Let me check. Yeah. Y'all let me know if I'm too loud. I'm also going to turn on the back sound for the game. So you'll be hearing that now. Go here. Okay, there we go. Now you should be hearing the background music of the game. I like to click the pause it again. All right, now get more salvage. Oh, one more quest I have yet to do, and I believe I have to be level 45 sailing, if I remember correct, for that quest. Let me double check. I could probably double check it through the map too. Let's see. Yep, right here. I believe this is right here. Trouble Trogger King. Alright, so let's go to Quest Hill. Go to Key. Alright. Come on, down here. Trouble, here we go. Nope, not what I wanted. Requirement. Oh, I actually have to get more than just 45 slaying. I also need 45 hunter, 40 wood cutting, 51 slayer. Okay, and 34 crafting. The slayer is actually probably going to be the hardest for me to get because slaying has always been sort of a pain. I've only had membership on this is I believe my first time ever playing old school with membership. I believe. I normally play RuneScape 3 or regular RuneScape, but hopefully they're going to start calling it again. Because that was the one I mainly played. Oh, got all the stuff for sailing. Oh, hey. I saw somebody on Twitter saying if they can't bypass the like end of the whale burial thing, which is funny. At least it's funny to me. Disembark. There we go. All right, port salvage. Go through my salvage here. All right. I hope everyone having a good day, honestly. Or good night. It's a good night, honestly. Depending on where you are. For me, it's nighttime. And I hope you're all having a wonderful Thanksgiving Eve because this is Thanksgiving Eve today. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so hope all y'all have plans. I've got some plans of my own with some people. Let's do that. All that. Thanks. That. And then these. Okie dokie. Oh, board. All right. Open. Wait for all. Disembark. All right. Construction. I do need to get up my construction too. Which I actually did a lot of the construction. I leveled up offline a lot of it. I mean, not offline, off cam, I guess you could say. Ooh, do all of it. Hope you're all having a awesome time. Okay, let me pull something up real quick. Okay, that's good. Had to make sure everything was running smoothly. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Sorry, I had to check one other thing. All right. So, bang, deposit all, so that there. All right. Delete that. Quick deposit. Now open. Remove all salvage. No. There we go. Click the right area there. I also got up my agility offhand for anyone who don't know. My agility now 21. I don't think I have any magic leveling while I was off cam. If I did, I don't remember. I'm also, I get up hunting. I really do. Some skills that I need to get up. Go heal, deposit, all of those, all of that. Bang, 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 and then bang. All right. So let's see here. Let's go to the actual. Hold the ship again. Open. Do these. All right. That reminds me of something. I need to do a quick, like, oh yeah, I need a camel and solve that. Well, I can grab these real quick. All right. Now, whole pots. I need to know. Oh, I can already do those. All right. So let me check my selling skills real quick. When do I stop being able to do? I'm level 33, so I can make one of these, which need 8, 23, and 3. All right. Let's see if I don't have those in my bank. I don't believe I do, but let's see if I do. Go heal. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did level up my mining off cam though. 42. There we go. And in the links I need, I don't actually have the stuff for, but how many of these? I need 8 of them. I have 7, so that's gonna be a issue there. I have to go probably buy some, honestly. All right, so grab this and this. All right, time to get back on the ship and sail back to what's the name of the port again? Port Sansom. I'm probably butchering the name because I always butcher names. I didn't get enough lead balls. I just realized I only got one. There we go. Just had an ambulance go by my place. And again, I am not far off from a emergency place, so it multiple emergency places actually. So if I ever wound up getting in a situation where I need to call 911, at least I won't have any problems with police officers or any emergency services getting to me. That's for sure. Dolphins. You know, I just realized this. I don't think there are any like bounties or like selling missions you can do that requires you to kill dolphins. The ones for killing like everything else, I think, but dolphins. But yet they make it where you can kill dolphins. Alright, since I'm here, teleport to Barak. There we go. Go to the grain exchange here. Reminds me. Level. I need to be 67. You know, how do I feel like they did that on purpose? Wait, no. Boat, teleport, boat, summon. Teleport your boat to the dark near you. Oh. Well, that could be useful. More useful than this one, actually, unless my boat is lost out in sea. But this is 56, which means I only need one more level of magic and then I can do boat summons. Nice. Go heal. Pull out 2 more things of lead, if I remember correctly. Yep. Fix that back to that. All right. There we go. Grain exchange. Bye. They're gonna be Alright, here we are. I just don't need one, honestly. For now, at least. So, bump up the price just a little so it can buy quickly. Bank that. Alright. Now go to bank. Pull out 10,000 gold. Now, next place to go. Actually, no, I need to go grab one more thing from the bank. And it's ruins for teleporting. There we go. Law ruin for teleporting. Now to the sawmill, so I can get those planks. Here we go. And I went the wrong way. Good thing this guy can't attack me. They won't attack me, I should say. I'm too high level. So let's do this real quick. So the three-tailed right here. Bring you the raw. Easy peasy. Oh, you can't sell those? Alright. Well, I wonder how many other places you can mine lead at. Because I can only think of one right now off the top of my head for mining lead. And it's way over here, and it's exclusive to this little island. And here is where it's at. There might be another place. Where that place might be, I do not know honestly right now. Alright. I really need to probably do more agility training too. That way I don't run out of energy so quickly. Let's see. Planks. All right. Make. There we go. Now, go to my house. I should totally have a ship over here and not in port in the port, but over here by the housing area because I can use that dock. I just remember, isn't there a church near here? Yeah, there is right here. Also. Okay, so let me go play at that because I don't remember how, but there was something I did that made me lose player points. Play at. There we go. Almost to the shipping. Flag spike though. That's my boat. There is. I went past it. I have a nasty habit of running past the one here and trying to go on my ship and go to a island to customize for some odd reason. Modify. Replace it. Here we are. Build. Oh, got my construction level up. Nice. Well, now go to the ship. Oh. All right, here we go. I haven't even done the Barracuda trials, whatever that is. I don't think I've done it yet. Apparently, that's like something you gotta do. Pretty relaxing sailing is. I will say it's at first it's a little bit of a pain due to certain things. It's a little bit of a pain to level up, and you do that if you want to level it on a decent level. You have to throw some money at it. some in-game money, but like would be worse. Deploy. I wonder if we're ever gonna have a Fremennik themed ship in the game. That would be awesome to have, I feel. A Fremennik themed ship that we can go around in and stuff. And in order to attain it, you have to do like a selling quest in the Fremennik Isles over here. Let me see if I can find the Fremennik Isles here. Aha, here we are. Having a quest that requires a particular selling quest in the Fremennik Isles here that you would have to do that allows you to make a quote-unquote Viking ship or Fremennik ship, because technically the armor and stuff in the Fremennik Isles and stuff is very similar looking to what most people predict. But oh my word, that most people tend to think what Viking armors look like, the big horns on the sides and stuff. However, that is not historically accurate, though, with the big horns on the side of the helmet and stuff. If I remember correctly, Viking helmets tend to be more similar to Saxons helmets. If I'm remembering correctly, the traditional Viking helmets do not have horns coming off the side of them. That's a misconception now due to a lot of like Hollywood and stuff like that, movies and whatnot. By the way, those who don't know, I love history. I done a lot of looking into history and stuff for Europe and UK, interesting enough, even though I've never lived there. I know quite a bit of history for that region. So those who don't know, I will actually sometimes bring up like some like stuff from UK or Europe when it comes to when certain like names or rules are mentioned. Those who don't know, technically back in when I hold the name Oberon when I was playing Warframe, which I will be playing I will be doing a Warframe stream when the new update comes out for the new quest, the old piece, by the way, for anyone who don't know. I will be doing that. That is a I have to thing. because I absolutely love the lore in Warframe, and I love the lore in RuneScape. It's both all just like amazing to me. But RuneScape, I love it lore. I particularly love the lore for Gothics the most, especially for when, especially when you get to dig into his past or more in RuneScape 3. Especially love his lore there. I actually feel like I relate to him the most out of all the out of all the gods in RuneScape, or Gillinor, I should say. Because there's just something that I connect so deeply with Gothics. There we go. My second favorite god, though, in RuneScape lore, interesting enough, is Zelos. Zelos is my favorite, is my second favorite RuneScape god. He's he's known as the Empty Lord. And I love how I do love his thing on where he's tragically he finds out that all his followers are only following him because of a natural inborn ability. And I find that fascinating. He was apparently, from what I heard, born with the divine ability, kind of like that, when he was, I just conceived or whatever, by, if I remember correctly, the elder god Ma. But his sister did not inherit this because Ma is, when she created them, she used shadow anima and then for Zelos and regular pure anima, I believe, to create what's her name? The goddess of the elves, the crystalline goddess of the elves. I can't remember her name. Ceres or something like that. Can't ever seem to remember her name properly. But she winds up being she actually winds up being the sister to Zeros, we find out. And they tend to fight really like children, I would say. Just one is considered the more evil, but I actually see Zelos's, I see his whole story as kind of, in a weird way, tragic. Because here he was thinking he was building everything of his own fruition for the longest time, only to find out that all his followers and everything he was built up was being only happening because of a power he had no control over, really, I guess. And due to that, he winds up slowly not exiling himself. So I don't think it was like full on exile. It was more of a fact that he slowly started withdrawing himself from his followers to see who was truly faithful to him at the end. Unfortunately, Zelos, due to that, wound up being betrayed by his most like by his by Zamalak, which were at the time went by a different name. If I remember correctly, trying to remember what the name he went by is. It started with a Z, I think. Still, Zadar or Zadar or something like that. But when he slayed, well, not fully slayed, but pretty much defeated Zoros, he wound up using a elder god tool known as the Siphon or Armadale's staff, and he wound up stabbing Zeros in a weak point in his armor, and I think also impaling himself by accident and siphoning the Zelos' divine energy directly into himself by accident to some degree. Not fully like, I mean, he was trying to kill the god full knowing and willingly. That much is like a definite. But other than that, Zolos actually Zamalak rounded up becoming a god, ascending to godhood. And wound up becoming the god of chaos. And he made a deal with the made a deal with some like others if he slayed Zeros successfully, and they helped him successfully slay Zeros. He had certain deals with the vampire, like I think it was the king of the vampires, or like one of the like major like lords of the vampires or whatever. Wound up wound up making a deal with him that he could, I think, drink all the blood he wants or something like that. I have to go back and study up on that portion, but he made the deal with the Infernus demons. Or Infernus or Infernus, or a particular, like, they were the, like, lower end of the demons that was, like, they normally were red in nature, from what I've known. Most of the demons of that follow Zamalak are all like red. I tend to call them Zamalakian demons, honestly, because they all the demons that are red all follow Zamalak. That is a like thing they all do. They were freed by Zamalak because Zamalak went to their home world and pretty much freed them by killing the like major like being now in Infernus, and wound up freeing all them. However, there was some. Now you get demons are considered ancient demons. I guess you could say they're more older than the red ones, I think, or more considered more powerful, but they're ancient demons. What I tend to call them. They tend to be purple, maybe black. I don't know if black demons are actually considered part of ancient demons, part of the followers of Zeros still, or if they're part of Zamarakian followers. I couldn't say on that one. But when it comes to ancient demons, that where you have to use a lot of the ancient demons require you to slay by using Slayer's level. You have to have a certain Slayer level to kill a lot of them. And they actually, there's some that are still faithful to Zoros, even after Zoros has been gone for so long. But there was a rule on Infernus that fighting was not allowed and everything was fought through, like, if I remember correctly, like contracts and tricking each other in some way to sign contracts. That what the whole rules was until Zamalak was able to take over and help free all the free them all from the more powerful demons, I guess you could say. Contracts are a big deal for demons in RuneScape. I'm a game lore guy for anyone who don't know. I love game lore. I'll sit down and read through a lot of lore. So far from what I've gotten just right from selling is the first quest, selling quest is about just pretty much teaching you how to sell, and like you wound up pretty much being kicked off and betrayed by the very ones who were teaching you how to sell because of like some treasure or something like that. Second quest after that is pretty much you have to go and get a pry bar or right here. Let you open crates right here. This is a crowbar. My bad. Let you open crates that you find floating around in the ocean, hard to open. Then you have the I believe it's the fourth quest. No, the next one after that, the third quest, which I have done. I did it off cam, so I took my sweet time a little on the lore on that one. Pretty much, the whole gist of it is you pretty much wound up having to go help out a dude that is like having problems with the city of Talibar. Butchering that name. Pretty much it's appeal. Right here. Oh. Surface. Meow. Right here. This place here. This place actually winds up you having to go here, talk to this person right here. Current Affairs is the name of the quest. And he winds up you have to help him out with getting a minnow, I guess, as mail because they wasn't helping him. They didn't want him hiring ducks, I think it was, for consulting jobs. It's kind of a funny little like thing, I guess you could say. But we wound up getting a minnow that we appoint as male, which makes me question something, but we do all this paperwork and stuff for it all. So just so we can have a minnow appointed as male. All right. Grab all. Here we go. There we go. But due to us having to get we did the mail, we made the minnow mail, and then after that, we wound up pretty much being able to have all like help him to have ducks find torrents and stuff. Something along those lines, and he gives us a duck that we can place down to help find currents. And how we wound up with let me get on the ship and show you. Open. That how we wound up with this current duck. How we wound up with a current duck is so the current duck allows us to find currents in the water when we place it down. All right. Open. Take all out. That leaves me with 4 more left I need to do. All right. All right. Do the last salvage here. Nice. Now go here. The bank deposit. Do all those. All that. There we go. All that. Fill, and then fill. All right. Go here. There we go. Oop, oop, oop. Back up here. Thank you. Deploy that salvaging hook. No, I'm actually going to have y'all have a closer look at my character here. There's the feet. There's the hand. He holding his frame that is his special like magic he has that combines the power of the fire and cold together into a frame that is naturally cold but hot to some degree as well because of it being fire. His eyes. I actually love his eyes. His eyes are like awesome, I feel. Shows like his power in his eyes, and that's what I love. Get him back down here to size, then I can start working on that again. There we go. There we go. I can't wait to have him be able to be rigged up, though. That's my next step, is to rig him. Get some rigging done for him. I absolutely love this model. And this has actually been one of my best streams in a good bit so far. Which I'm actually surprised. My last couple of streams, especially for RuneScape, has been kind of lackluster on some stuff. So I'm happy I was able to be able to get a good viewing on this. My promoting it all kind of paid off. We're already at an hour and a half. Wow. That was actually pretty fast, the time flying by. I'm also going to see if I can't do a good little thing with the wool and everything. I will eventually have a like full-on animated lore video for him, but I'm gonna have to wait on that. Unfortunately, I think my next step should actually be for my model of getting it rigged. At least for basic rigging. I could probably do some of it myself. I have some friends that might also be willing to pitch in and help with not teaching, but more like having me rerun the ropes of coding, because I used to know how to code, but I haven't done it so long I'd probably be rusty as heck. Navigate to the next ship. The next shipwreck. Nice. Oh, that's great. That level up there, and I can go to Witch Haven now by ship. Nice. Oh, that reminds me, there. I can also go to another place I haven't been yet. What is it called? Brimhaven, I think called. Yeah, Brimhaven, I believe. Where's Brimhaven? Let's see. Brimhaven is. Most harmless, or wherever this place is where you first encountered the black stone stuff, I believe. Well, is Brimhaven again. Wish I could zoom out a little more here. Ooh. Oh yeah, Brimhaven right over here. Brimhaven. So I can go all the way over here now? No, I actually may do that. Go over there. I'm all by myself here in this server. Which world am I in anyway? Okay, apparently in world 677 of old school RuneScape. So if anyone wishes to join me in the game, there's your ability right there. I'm in world I'm in that world. I don't even remember the number. It's one of the German worlds though. World for Germany. There we go. All right. All right. Let me do a quick deposit here and then redeploy. It looks like that chest is full now. There we go. Hey, Apollo. Those who don't know, I have a dog named Apollo. Hey. He's right here next to me, wanting attention. So I'm petting on him as I play. Hey, Nice Sweat Ninja. Thank you for coming by, man. I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to pop in or not. I appreciate it. I got my model. I already sort of dropped all the low stuff on him. All right, so let's go here. Go that way. Hello? Really? Thank you. I'm hoping to possibly rig him in the future. Uh, don't know how long that may be until I can rig him, but I would like to have some rigging for him eventually. Well, so he actually has movement and stuff, and also animate him some as well. Oh yeah, I've been actually playing RuneScape for a little while now, do old school RuneScape because the newest update for sailing, which I'm currently doing. However, I will be playing Warframe back again in December, I believe. December 15th is when the new quest for Warframe comes out, so I will be returning back to it. Yeah, he's a still image right now, also known as a ping model, I believe is what it's called. A PNG model, pretty much, is what it's also called. Uh, so that's what he classified as now. Hopefully, at some point, I can get him rigged up and animated, which would be nice, or at least animated. Hello, calm down. I don't know if y'all can hear my dog, but he's being a little toot. He's wanting attention and stuff, and I'm trying to give him attention some. Hey, careful. Wait, let's sort my salvage. Mitt, buddy. Mitt, buddy. You ain't too woke up. Oh, the jingle is the music. If you're hearing like a musical type jingle, it's from the game itself. Uh, it's for this area. Oh, I did not mean to detect that. Yeah, hurry. Calm it down, buddy. Mm. Mwah. Ah, yo, the water bottle. No, I just realized something. I'll be right back. All right, I'm B. I am back. Deposit, deposit. Take the water bottle if you don't play with it. I wonder if that's coming through. Let me check. Okay, good. It's not coming through. That's a good thing. I don't want to annoy y'all with my dog chewing on a water bottle. Wow. There we go. Deposit that. All right. Let's turn this up a little. There we go. That should be better now. Coming through. Right. Pull that out. Deposit. Nope, wrong thing. I pulled up the wrong thing. I was real quick. Yeah, he's chewing the water bottle coming through, I think, every now and again. I did a little bit of getting the mic possibly a little further away. See what I've got so far. Nice. I bank all this stuff because either I can sell it off later or use it for a later date. A lot of it. You spoiled little duck. Even though you're not little, you're a German Shepherd. Hey. Thank you. Let me do a little thing. There we go. Oops. There we go. There we go. Now, let me pull up settings here. to let me pull up my thing for plugins here. Misspelled it. There we go. That should let me modify the music a little better. Alright, hopefully it's still not too loud though. Open. There we go. Deposit. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize deposit photos. Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing I should be doing. Easy, Apollo. Destructive doggy. Loves telling us water bottle. Okie dokie. I'm pretty sure y'all probably saw some of my plugins I had for the RuneScape. So let's actually head over to Grimhaven. Oh, is that another player? Wow. We have another player. cradle stuff. We have those, level 54. My combat level is currently lower than that. Oop, I meant to hit that before it died down. Oop, lag spike. Zoom in a little so I don't get as much lag. There we go. There we go. Can't get too close to that island or else I'll lose stuff. Lose health on my ship. There's Brimhaven, I believe, right here. Too much for showing now. Alright. There we go. Boing. There we go. Hey. I'm at Brimhaven. Calm down, Apollo. My dog is in a play mood, so big right now. Yeah, I'm level 49, I think. But it says 0.5 there, I think. Trying to take out a snake here. There we go. Give me your bones. Thank you. Take out the monkey. Well, I just realized what I should do. That way I'm leveling up selling while also my magic. And that would be take out the jungle spider. Ooh, 15 damage. Nice. 10 damage. 8 damage. Oh, nice. I can use a corpse for summoning. Thank you for your corpse. Or cactus, I should say, technically. Alright. So I have to take out either these guys. I can do these. Wimhaven Terror Bounty. And I don't even know how I would go about finding these. Let's go heal. There we go. Might as well accept them both. They're both bold type. You too, buddy. Will. Tug of war with you, huh? Ah, there is. Am I able to even take one on? Knowing my luck, probably not. But got navigation. Only one way to find out. Ooh, let's die hard. Come on, little buddy. Go down already. Roll out the harvest. Thank you. Oh, right off the bat, I got one of the feathers that I needed. Nice. Open. Alright, so deposit that. How many was I supposed to have again? Oh, need. You know, this is what I'll do. Go over here. Navigation, there we go. All right. At least these guys are a little easier to take out than the other guys, but I need to apparently craft some stuff for repairing my ship. Yeah. Easy there, buddy. Ooh. I got some sort of flag, apparently. See. Well, all this. Cotton seed. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I got a second one. I believe I just need one more. I believe, at least. At least I'm getting plenty of feathers. Oh, yeah, there's some still jankiness to some degree, even when you're not using the cannon, but using the spells and stuff. When a character moves out here in the ocean to get closer to you to attack, you stopped attacking, apparently. Nice. I think that was the final one I needed. Navigate. Yep, I had to clear those. Main reward. Level 35 now. Nice. Ooh, you can now salvage from Barracuda shipwrecks and build a iron cannon. Yeah, but I need 2 more level of construction now for that. All right, so I'll do. I'll go to Calabai, or however you say the name of the place. These are fishermen's shipwrecks, which when you salvage them, they give you fish. I wonder what the Barracuda ones give you. I just charted that. Nice. The bank. for that will. I'm going to actually make a whole different one just for summoning. Damn it. There we go. All right, now go to one. And then one. There we go. Swamp paste. Ew. Any swamp paste. Swamp off that. Okay. Good. Need to do this full. Heal, then go heal. Swamp paste, heal. I'm going to be using a lot of it. I might well buy a lot of it since I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using a lot for crafting where I'm going to be. Right now, go to Pamela. Yeah, I forgot. I can get this at level 50 selling the slope or whatever it's called. Craft. Need the hammer and saw that I need to grab out of the bank. Craft. Repair kit. Good. Deposit. Open. Pull out 5 of them. All right, I'm all good on that. And that's why I bank stuff that I get from salvages instead of just throwing it away. Nice. Construction leveled up. I can make a Legion Hall, pump and tub, oak chest, of wool. Look like I can craft a lot more stuff. This is actually, while you're leveling selling, the XP you get from also crafting the stuff for selling is actually the XP not half bad. Cool. for doing construction leveling. Board. Quick proposal. Wait, I just realized something. Withdraw that. Thank you. Black veil. What am I doing? Let me see if I can't. I'm gonna try and take down this. Take down some of these boards and get this feather. Try and get the 2 last feathers for this. Be able to complete this. Almost down. Yeah. Yeah, easy. Well, everyone, I'm actually going to end the live stream here. I hope you all enjoyed. And remember, as always, remain forgotten. See you all around and make sure to like and subscribe the stream before I end it. See you all around.